what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are at the Charlotte OC. Just went inside to try to get a 90-day inspection. There's a sign that says be back in 15 minutes. So I'm waiting in the truck 15 more minutes. It's noon. It's noon. What have I been doing this morning? It's bullshitting, sleeping. Woke up 7 o'clock. Didn't wanna. It's the rain, man, I'm telling you. So I dozed back off. Woke up some more, playing on the load board, looking for a follow-up. Priority is getting this done. And then we'll go from there. Like I said, I'm 20 miles away from Ross, so it's not a big deal. I just got to find something. I just need to find something that can get me out of here. So we'll do that. We'll get this stuff done, and we'll see how long it takes to actually get this done. So thanks for being here, guys. Let's get this day started and see what the trucking world holds for us today. All right, we got our inspection done. I just reconnected to my trailer. But as I was doing that, something dawned on me. Why, when I was a company driver, I got that truck in November of 2022. PM was August of 2023. During that time, not one inspection was ever done on a company vehicle. I was never told to take it in for a 90-day inspection. I was never told to take it in for a PM after 80,000 miles when the month was due. That's when the PM was done. So why are they making us ICs do a 90-day inspection? Now granted, they pay for it, whether you're at OC or at a truck stop, one of their partners, whatever. They pay for it because it's a required thing. I could probably understand the outright owner operators who are coming in and working under their name, the people that own their own trucks and all that shit to make sure it's maintained, properly. And that's probably the same reason on the IC side. But I've got a 2024 Cascadia from SFI, from y'all. Why are you forcing us to do 4 inspections a year versus your company truck that never gets any? I don't know why that is. Maybe somebody can clarify. Anyhow, it's now 1:38. I was in the bay for about an hour because I had to wait for there was 3 guys back here. 2 of them have only been there under a year. They're not eligible to do DOT physical or DOT inspections. Only one guy there, the trailer tech, was able to. So he got to me, got me done. We're good to go. Bob's your uncle. Now let's go down to Rock Hill, which is 29.7 miles away from this current location. Drop this load off, but let me look at the load board one more time, see if something popped up. Well, we'll do it. I'll do it together. Why not? Look at the load board one quick time. So I do have a couple of options. Options that I don't want to do, but you know what? Do what you have to do. Let's see, like Duncan to Hamer. It's 44,000 pounds. It's too heavy for me. I'm just not going to do that. Maybe I need to expand my search. I was only doing 100 miles. Let me do an expansion. Let me go to 200 miles. 205. Something today to drop off tomorrow or Monday. Rankin, Georgia. I drops off Tuesday at 6 a.m. in Jonestown, PA. Dublin, Georgia, 200 miles, 196 miles away. To Walton, Kentucky. Not horrid. Pick up before 11 tonight, midnight. A few of those. Before Deadhead, it's $1.88 a mile. after deadhead would be $1.41 a mile. Big Island, Virginia, Bedford, PA, Atlanta to Walton, Kentucky. That doesn't drop off till Thursdays. Savannah to Moorhead. It's $1.54 if you're right there on top of it. $1.17 after the 200-mile deadhead. Mercy me, mercy my. Now you may be thinking 200 miles. You got to understand. There's a lot of loads that I've traveled 200 plus miles for, and it wound up still being worth it after the deadhead. You can get $1.60, $1.70 plus after a 200-mile deadhead per mile. Then on the Schneider board, that's worth. McDonough to Olive Branch. It's Tazewell, Virginia to Big Island, Virginia. McDonough to Indianola. Wouldn't be a horrible area to get into. Yeah, I ain't going to Jersey. Covington to Louisville for 8 p.m. live unload on Tuesday. Jersey. Mogador, Ohio. Albion, Michigan. Sunday, Kathleen, Georgia to Portsmouth. That's a Frito-Lay load. Pick it up tomorrow morning. Deliver it Monday morning. If you're on top of it, it's $1.80 a mile. After the 224-mile deadhead, $1.31 a mile. But it's Frito-Lay and it's super, super light load, and I could probably get something out of the Portsmouth area. All right, nothing pops out at the second. Let's see if something pops up. Let's get moving and get this load delivered, and we'll worry about the next one once we get to Ross. You know what aggravates the piss out of me more than anything else? Is when you go into an OC, you have to go through the gate. They check you in, right? Most of the time they don't even talk to you. They just automatically beep you in. And then when you go to leave the next day, that's when they tell you that there's something wrong with that trailer. Why don't they tell you this crap before you, as you're going in? Because that way, while you're on site, you can get that shit taken care of. Especially this morning when I had a couple hours around the shop anyway, getting shit done. So when I left, got my inspection. I also got new wiper blade. I got the 20-inch blades. I'm going to try those out for a little while, as versus the 22 inches. So as I leave the shop and I reconnect to my trailer, I go check out. They say, hey, there's an overdue work order on that trailer. Well, why didn't you tell me this shit last night? Or what they could do, because now it's all remote viewing. There's like driver services on site doesn't handle gate entrances and exits no more. It's all remote viewing out of Green Bay, out of the office. So in that instance, they won't let you out. You got to back up, go to the shop, talk to them, find out what the issue is. Now, this particular instance was, he said, man, this is an old work order. He said, this is an old work order back in the beginning of November. He's like, I got you, I'll close it out. In that instance, why don't we make a common I just sent an email to my BOA. Heated. This is something that's happened to me a few times before. You've seen it. West Memphis. I was in there for 8 hours because of an air leak. Let us know there's an issue going in versus waiting till we leave. It aggravates the piss out of me. Aggravates the hell out of me. But we are at Ross. We just dropped our load. We got to go search for an empty. I was like, where are they at? So we got to find them. So we're getting ready to search the yard for an empty. So let's go do that. All right, we got us an empty. We got us a nice newer one, a 228 model. DVR just came back. They're all good condition. Another one of those big ass net straps in the back. You know those ones that are kind of like just net from one side to the other. I got one. I stuffed it in my passenger side bunk box, and those things are pricey. But I'm not trying to stuff that one in here no more. So I just throw it back here on the ground. So if anybody wants one of them big ass net straps, cargo straps, then there's one on the ground in the 900 section at Ross, DC, in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So I'm still looking. We got a live to do here in about 3.5 hours. So let's go look at a couple of the loads that I favorited earlier. I favorited 3. They're all Kathleen Georges. They're all Frito-Lay loads. Well, no, they're not. Only 2 of them are. One is McDonough to Indianola, Mississippi. I don't know what that is. I can pick it up between 8 a.m. today, Saturday, and 8 a.m. tomorrow. The other 2 are both Frito-Lays in Kathleen, Georgia. Pick them up anytime tomorrow. One going to Portsmouth, Virginia. One going to Raleigh, North Carolina. Both delivering Monday. Or anytime Monday. We all know Frito-Lay loads were just easy. You just show up, drop, and be done with it, for the most part. So, do I want to go to Portsmouth, Virginia, which is really only 150 miles further than Raleigh, North Carolina. And for that additional 150 miles, I'd get about $200, well, 190, 184, about $190 more for that additional 150 miles. Question is, can I get anything out of Raleigh? So let's do this. Raleigh, North Carolina, North Kakalaki for Monday. No, not both. I want to go back. Confirmed. Did I spell Raleigh? I sure did. I fat fingered Raleigh, the hell out of Raleigh. It's E-I-G-H. There we go. Now let's do a search. Tuesday. Mebane, North Carolina, 42 miles away to Pineville, Louisiana. Tuesday. Well, let's go look at Portsmouth. Let's go to Portsmouth, Virginia. $50 miles out of Portsmouth. Monday. Suffolk, Virginia to Marengo, Ohio. That Suffolk's got to be, that's at 9 a.m. I can't get there at 9 a.m. That Suffolk's got to be either that Black & Decker or NFI. And NFI is a pain in the ass. I mean, you have to have the flawless, absolute flawless trailer. There is one Tuesday from Chesapeake, Virginia, going down to McClaney, Florida. Tuesday morning, 8:30. You know, I try to go when they were talking about this new app and all that stuff, I was trying to go by what they were saying. You may not want to start booking 3 or 4 days ahead of time anymore. You may want to start booking day of or even a day before, because some of the newer customers coming through are going to be like last minute schedulers and so forth. I've been trying to operate on that, but I guess I'm going to have to go back to the trying to book the weeks, or at least 2 or 3 at a time versus trying to wait. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not, you know, don't use me as the trucking example. Don't, because I'm on a whole different level of the way I run. So don't use me as your example. I'll tell you how my experience is going. If you want to follow that like the Bible, then I'm sorry, you're going to fail, because I'm in a different position than most. I still have responsibilities at home, but I don't have the day-to-day macro shit of raising the kids, raising family. I don't have the day-to-day stuff. If I did, I'd do things differently. But I don't. I don't have that right now. So I won't have that day-to-day crap again until I land a place. But I was talking to KO last night, or yesterday, day before yesterday. I was like, what I feel like I need to do is decide on where I'm going to land home again. That way I can focus around that, getting myself home. And you know what? I think he made a great point. He's like, dude, the biggest reason I haven't decided to do it is because I'm never going to be there. For one, why do I want to pay $1,300, $1,500, $2,000 a month in expenses at a place that I might be 6 to 8 days a month? Why? Which makes 100% sense, and I've used this argument back in the past. Hey, you can get if you want to get a couple nights in a hotel room every week, a couple $100. That's still cheaper than paying for a place, right? I mean, a couple $100 a weekend for a hotel, out of the truck, sleeping in the bed. You ain't got to clean, you ain't got to do shit. You just go in there, sleep, and go. And then also at the same damn time, after you're going to build up points like crazy, and a lot of those nights are going to be free. You ain't got to pay for it. So, and at the end of the day, you're actually making out more because you're not paying for a place. Now, me and the woman's talking. We've been talking for a while. We just kind of mentioned it. If we decide to try to reconcile or whatever, I told her I'm not coming back to West Virginia, though. I don't want to go back to West Virginia to live. So if we do decide to do something like that, then yeah, that right there will give me the drive and the motivation that I would need, because I know then I will have that home base that I got to deal with now, or additionally to what I've currently deal with. Because, I still got kids. I still need some money from time to time. They still need some help. So, grown or not, and I still got, I got storage payments that I pay like $300 a month for. My total obligations right now, monthly, maybe $2,000 a month total. That's even counting money I give to like the kiddos and shit or whatever. that's about all I have to worry about spending is like $2,000 a month on like cost of living. That's including my cost of living out here with my bills. It's not counting food, of course, but just the have-tos. Whatever. Don't use me as your example. I will give you all the information that I possibly can. Ask a question, I will answer it to the best of my ability. I will tell you what I truly and honestly think about a situation. I will tell you whether I think you can make it here or not. It just comes down to how you want to run. If I wanted to run super, super hard, I could do 5-6K every single week. I know I can, even in the areas that I run. But I would have to do 3,500 miles a week. It can be done, but I'm not the one who wants to do that. That's just me. You may want to. You may want to. I don't care the vision of the outsiders looking at me. You ain't a trucker. I don't care. I just drive a truck. It's just a job. And I will use it to get to the ends and the means that I need or want to happen. Problem is, I don't really have any needs or wants at the moment. So without those, I'm just kind of like, I'm a nomad. I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. I'm going to go to the QT right over here. I got to get off this property. 30 minutes is like the max. So let me get over to QT and keep looking at the board and figure out what's going to happen. All right. Listen, we just got done with the power hour, literally just now. Good show, man. Thanks for y'all for coming out. And I like the format that we got. Just me and him, just chatting, and then then of course the comments come through. We respond to those and have a conversation with you guys for the hour, and just chill out and relax, right? So. Again, it was just for the hour. There's a lot of talk about, towards the end there about Landstar and such, because, and D, of course, where he's with Landstar, was talking to him about some things and troubles, just normal casual conversation, just relaxing. Then, of course, KO and I, we sit back and we still bullshit for 10-15 minutes or so afterwards, because right now it's 8:12. So we bullshit for about 10 minutes or so, and I told him I had to get off and finish out the vlog and edit it and so forth, but we appreciate all your support when it comes to the live stream. Remember, it's every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're available that evening, on a Saturday evening, you want to come hang out with us, you're more than welcome. We'd appreciate it. But as for me, I still haven't found a load that I want to grab yet. I was just looking before I started this recording. Something will pop up overnight, I'm sure, but we'll find something before tomorrow. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate so much for watching, all the support to the channel. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.